What's up, y'all? It's me, it's Greek girl Tanisha. I'm making a skirt. It's really hard. It's a zigzag skirt. I mean, it's not a zigzag skirt. It's a skirt with zigzag ribbons. Here's the first panel. It's like satin or silk. I think it's satin fabric. And yeah, it's really hard. I didn't realize how hard it is to make a skirt that has zigzag ribbons. I thought that maybe I could do a little tutorial on how I did this. I know I look really crazy right now. I mean, I don't look crazy. Like, I look really comfortable. And I like to be comfortable when I'm making skirts because I like making skirts. It's very relaxing to me. And I like to be comfortable while I'm doing it. That's why I'm not wearing any makeup and I'm in my pajamas. Yeah, follow me on Instagram. Let's make this skirt. I'm almost done this side, so I guess I'll show you how I do the whole thing. This is only my second skirt that I'm making like this. I'm almost done. I'm gonna finish that part and then I have the other panel to do, so I'll show y'all my process with that. Okay, I finished that. Do you want to see it? You already saw it. It just wasn't done, but I'll just show you. Okay, this is how it looks when it's done. I really like it. These kind of skirts with zigzag ribbons, I love them. That right there is one panel, and then here is the other panel. This is the one that I'm working on right now, and I decided to use cotton at the top here and then satin at the bottom because I really like satin skirts because they look really fancy, but I feel like cotton looks nicer with the paper bag waist because I did a paper bag waist with the satin skirt and I didn't really like how it looked. I wanted the top part, the waistband, to be cotton, and then I wanted the bottom part to be satin. Also, satin frays like really easily, like this. You see how it's like it comes like that, like really easily. So I wanted to make sure that this skirt is more durable than the other satin skirts I've made before because it's really a learning process about like what you can do to make your skirts the best quality that you can. So what I thought would work so that it doesn't fray at the waistband as well, because like I made a skirt and it looked like this at the waistband and I was honestly worried that like it would fray so much that the waistband would actually like pop out. You know what I mean? Like if you sew it down like this and then eventually like it'll fray all the way past your seam, and then like that's not good. It'll fray and the waistband will come out. So I didn't want that to happen this time. So I decided to do this. I sewed the cotton to the satin part, and what I did was I folded it over twice. I like laid them on top of each other, and then I folded it like this, and then I folded it again like that, and then I just sewed it on. At first I used a straight stitch, and then I used a zigzag stitch on top of it just so that it's like extra secure. Let's put the ribbons on here. I hope y'all can see this. So an important thing to remember with these zigzag skirts is that you want your ribbons to line up at the seams, right? Like at the sides. You don't want your ribbons to be like mismatched on the sides when you sew it together. You want them to connect, right? Am I right? Am I right? Yes. You just want to measure, I guess. This is what I've been doing. This is only my second time doing this. You just want to measure how far it is from the bottom. So this one is, it's 9 and then the one first little line. So I guess that's what I'm gonna try to have this dark blue ribbon. I'm gonna try to make it like that on this side so that they can line up, you know, like I'm gonna put the next dark blue ribbon right here so that they can line up when I sew it together. Oh, I think I might have made a mistake. Like, you can't really notice, so I think that's fine, and you probably especially won't notice when the person is wearing it. Like, I don't think that these are like really 100% the same. Like, they're not exactly symmetric. They're not like the same height and they're not the same length. Like, they're not totally symmetric on both sides, but you can't really notice. And I find with like ribbon skirts, even if you make a little mistake, it'll still look really nice when the person is wearing it. And like, skirts don't have to be perfect. You can allow yourself to make mistakes and you can still, your skirt will still be beautiful. That's what I always tell myself. My skirt will still be beautiful even if I make a little mistake. Also, this is only my second time doing this, so of course I'm gonna make a mistake. You have to let yourself make mistakes when you're making a skirt, because that's how you learn. And then next time, you know, you have to do something different. Okay? Okay. So, like I said, it was 9 inches and one little line from the bottom. The first ribbon at the bottom is always the hardest, and then after that it's pretty easy because you just have to line them up over, just stack it. But the first one is always hard. I'm trying to make sure that like it matches with this, and I haven't really come up with a technique on how to do that, but I'm just kind of measuring how far this little corner is from the bottom too, so I can like roughly recreate that on this panel. It's like almost 9 inches. It's not gonna be perfect. Okay, that's all I have to say is like, when you're trying new things, you have to accept that it's not gonna be perfect. Okay, I got these kind of all mapped out. I just have to make sure that they're like somewhat similar to the other skirt. The most important thing is that this side and this side, the edges are like, that both panels are the same fucking, the ribbons line up on each side of the panel. That's the most important thing that you have to worry about. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make sure that all the ribbons are like kind of the same measurement as these ribbons. I'm gonna try and make them like the same measurement right here, and right here, and then like these, I'm gonna try and make them the same length on this skirt. So I got the ribbons all cut and measured and looks pretty good. I just need to glue them on. I use glue. I don't usually use glue on my skirts with straight ribbons, But zigzag ribbons, especially on satin fabric, because satin is really slippery. Like the ribbons slip, and the pins also slip out. I think that glue is important for this skirt. So I'm just gonna glue them on. So I got the bottom one down. That's the hardest part. Now it's all smooth sailing from here. Okay, what you're gonna do is just keep stacking the ribbons on top and gluing them down. Like, you want to fold it like this so that like it's nice and smooth right here, because if you just leave it like this without folding it, it's gonna fray. Always fold it. Oh, and then like iron it like this, just so it'll stay. It just makes it a little easier. Okay, I'm gonna just continue like putting it like this, measuring it, and then folding it, following this line, and gluing it. I finished pinning down the skirt. That took a long time. This probably takes like 2 or 3 hours to do one panel. Now they're both done. Probably this evening I'm gonna sew the ribbons on and stuff. I gotta iron it first. I'm gonna iron it and then sew the ribbons on. Sup, I'm back. I'm gonna be ironing the skirt. I'm just gonna be like ironing down the ribbons and like ironing out all the wrinkles. My kids, they're not sleeping. They're just, it's like 5 o'clock, so my kids are just being loud and playing and stuff. So if you hear them, that's what it is. They're up and they're being loud, and what am I gonna do? Sup, it's me. I'm back, and I'm gonna sew the skirt now. I already ironed it, and then yeah, I'm gonna sew the ribbons on, and I'm gonna sew it together, and then I'm gonna do the waistband. Hopefully this doesn't take too long because I'm starving. I don't know how this is gonna go because this is my first time sewing on zigzag ribbons, so hopefully I can do my stitching good. Back again. I'm done sewing the ribbons on. I sewed the ribbons on. It looks pretty good. I did a little teeny tiny mistake, but you can't notice it. See? Right there, it's just the ribbons aren't connected. But like when you look at the whole skirt, you can't even notice. So now I'm done. 2 panels, I did both of them. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sew them together, both the panels on each side, and then after I sew them, no, I don't know, I think I'm gonna fold them over, like hem them to 1/2 inch, and then I'm gonna sew them, because like it's definitely gonna fray if I don't hem them on each side. So to avoid fraying, I'm gonna hem them. You'll see what I mean. While I was pinning it, it kind of occurred to me that my plan probably won't work. Like, I was just gonna fold it over on each side so that it doesn't fray and then sew it, but then I feel like it would work better if I sewed it first and then folded it over, because that would make things a little bit more easier. I'm gonna sew this together and then I'm gonna fold it over. Oh yeah, by the way, if you hear anything, that's my kids. They're playing in the room. I pinned both sides. I'm gonna sew it on each side, and then I'm gonna fold it over like this, mostly for the silk part. I'm gonna fold it over like this, like twice, so that like it's not what is this called? It's not like this. Like, you want it to be like this, so that it doesn't fray, you know, it'll be more durable. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna sew this first, just to make things easier. I sewed each side. Now I'm gonna fold it over like this, and then I'm gonna do it twice so that it's good, so that it doesn't fray. Because you see, it's already starting to fray, man. That's not good. It's gonna fall apart if we don't do this step. So yeah, if y'all ever plan on buying like a satin skirt or whatever, silk, it's a lot harder to work with, so they're probably gonna be more expensive than like a cotton skirt. Just an FYI. So yeah, I'm gonna cut these shorter. I'm gonna cut them as short as I can. Okay, see, like it's all folded. And then I'm gonna do that one more time like this. My camera is about to die, so yeah, I'm gonna do it like this, and then I'll come back when I'm done. Hi. Oh my god, my kids are laughing hard. It's so funny. But yeah, that's what that is. If you hear them laughing, they're laughing in the room. So I did this. I'm gonna sew it on now. And hopefully this works. This is my first time doing this. Someone told me to get a serger, and you know what, I wish I could get a serger, but I can't afford one right now. Oh my god, my kids are being so loud. But if I had a serger, that would be way easier than doing this. But anyways, I'm gonna do this. So yeah, it worked very good. You can't see it that good, but look, it worked. It's nice and good. No fraying, no fray zone here. Yeah, that worked. Good plan, Tanisha. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna do the hem, and then I'm gonna do the waistband, and then I'll show y'all how it looks when it's done. Okay, I'm back. I don't know yeah, I'm standing like this because the camera is low. I finished the skirt and here it is. Isn't it beautiful? You want me to try it on? This is how it looks. It looks so nice, doesn't it? Yeah, that was the tutorial on the zigzag skirt. I guess I'm just gonna keep making tutorials as I go, as I continue to make skirts, because I have a lot of orders coming up. I don't know, but yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. Check out my sweater I made. This is my nan. This is my mom's mom. And this, I made it. This is her giving the finger. She's like me, and I'm like her, I guess. And it says matriarch because she's the matriarch of our family. And these are my earrings. They match my sweater, that's why I wore them. My mom bought me these from a guy from my reserve. And yeah, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Follow me on Instagram. And I'm sorry for self-promoting. Bye.